Alright, so we are at the Celestial Tournament. I'm going to take you through how to beat all these bosses. These won't be two pet strategies because the XP you get from legendary pets, outside the ones that provide daily quest, is not noteworthy. It's not worth the time. But the Celestial Tournament is probably the closest thing you get to like a raid for pet collectors. This is the toughest pet battle you can go through. You have to go through 7 pet battles without healing any of your pets, so it's pretty brutal. First fight we'll go over here is Taran Shu. The pets I use for him are Rapana Whelk with Absorb, Shell Shield, and Dive. Blighthawk with Infected Claw, Ghostly Bite, and Liftoff. Moth with Alpha Strike, Cocoon Strike, and Moth Dust. And we'll see how this goes.
Go back and ruin your own land.
Now for the Whelk, go ahead and start with your Shell Shield. You're going to do Shell Shield, and then you're just going to do a whole bunch of Absorbs. Great thing is, he's a critter, so Yen's Blackout Kick literally does nothing. And you're just going to keep on doing the Absorb until Yen reaches 50% health. So it looks like one more Absorb should do it. Now this turn Yen will feign death and switch out with one of the other two. I don't remember which. I want to say Bolo. I'm not positive. You won't be able to do any damage at all this round. So this is a good opportunity for you to go ahead and switch. And I'm going to Moth. I'm going to do my typical Moth strategy. Cocoon Strike, followed by Moth Dust, and then Alpha Strikes to fill in the blanks. He did his blind, but my Cocoon Strike's up and that doesn't do much damage, so we'll do that, and at least I'll be protected for a round. Moth Dust. And we're just going to keep on going with Yen here. We're going to go into the Moth Dies. He's stunned, so I'll just pass. That actually worked out really well since I did Cocoon Strike. Now I haven't defended, and now I can do Moth Dust against Lee here. Alpha Strike, although he's likely to switch him out, yeah. Just keep on doing the pattern to your Moth's dead, and we almost got this. Use Cocoon Strike and Moth Dust on cooldown, and Alpha Strike to fill in the blanks. Looks like this is it for my Moth, so the Blighthawk gets come in. I'm going ahead and going with the Infected Claw. Looks like RNG actually favored me this round. Usually, both the Moth and Blighthawk will die, and then I have to finish off frequently 2 of them with my Rapana Whelk. Looks like that probably won't happen. See if I can finish this off with Ghostly Bite here. very rare when I can say RNG favors me in these fights, but this is definitely one. That's how you can defeat Taran Shu. Okay, now we are at Chen Stormstout in the Celestial Tournament. I'm going to go into this fight with Darkmoon Tonk with Missile, Shock and Awe, and Ion Cannon. You have the Idol coming back, and I believe this is actually the only fight in this tournament where he comes back, which is shocking considering how useful he was in the 2 pet strategy guides. Anyways, he's come back, Crush, Sandstorm, Deflection. We have the Pandaran Water Spirit, who's come back with Water Jet, Healing Wave, and Geyser. So let's see how this goes.
Is trouble brewing? May your journey be long.
We'll start out with Shock and Awe. And we just followed up with Missiles. Keep on using the missiles until Tanza is dead. Now Chirps here will come out. I'll go ahead and hit Missile. It will not hit though. Chirps is going to cast Lullaby on me. He's going to put me to sleep. So now I'm going to switch out my Tonk for my Idol. In Idol, you just keep Sandstorm up and use Crush whenever you can. You do not have to use Deflection on Chirps, but you will use Deflection this fight. One more punch here should finish off Chirps. And it actually hit, which was shocking. When Brew comes out, go ahead and use your Deflection. And after this, we're just going to keep up Sandstorm and use Crush until our Idol is dead. A lot, so we're going to bring out our Pandaran Water Spirit. Start out with Geyser. And go ahead and Healing Wave that damage off. Follow it up with Water Jets. Assuming this hits, we should finish him off. Ah, it didn't hit. Let's see if we can get Healing Wave off. And one more Water Jet. There it is. And that's how we defeat Chen Stormstout in the Celestial Tournament. Okay, now we are at Wrathion in the Celestial Tournament. For this fight, helps if I bring up my pets. For this fight, I like to use the brown Marmot with Chomp, Crouch, and Burrow. Scourged Whelping with Tail Sweep, Call of Darkness, and Dreadful Breath. Then Curious Wolvar Pup with Punch, Frenzyheart Brew, and Whirlwind. And let's see if RNG likes us this fight.
A new era has begun.
We're going to start out doing Chomp a couple times. He threw an Ice Tomb up, so we're just going to keep on doing Chomp until that Ice Tomb is about to expire. Once it reaches 1 round, we'll go ahead and do our Burrow, which is now. So we will Burrow. And you'll notice quickly about Cindy that they love to put all these little dots on you that just tear away at you a little bit at a time. Actually, that went amazingly well. Now, Cindy's gonna die this round. There's nothing to do about it. Hitting him will not accelerate his death. Nothing will accelerate his death or slow it down. So I'm just gonna do a crouch and take less damage. Now you just leave that brown Marmot in there for as long as he stays alive. It's so important in the Celestial Tournament here that if you have good RNG with one pet, you gotta ride that through all your other pets. Because these battles are just designed to be an RNG nightmare. Let's see, maybe I can get one more chomp in on him. Yeah. And down he goes. And all the dots went with him, so that actually worked out quite well. Now, once your Scourged Whelping comes out, which will be your second pet, just start out with Dreadful Breath. That's fine, I didn't want that damage to stay anyway. Now, once you get a turn again, you're going to go ahead and do your Call of Darkness, which is right now. Go ahead and cast Dreadful Breath again. Very good chance he's going to die before this cast finish. We'll see what happens. But you'll see what Dreadful Breath is doing, even though it's not doing a huge amount of damage to the frontline pet, it's also hitting his backline pet, which is going to be invaluable, and I am still alive. So let's just do this Dreadful Breath again. Thing is, with this back pet, he does his Elementium Bolt. It's the first thing he casts, I think, and if it lands, you're over, pretty much, you're done. Amazingly, RNG actually liked me this fight, so I actually got to it without using the Wolvar pup. It's the first time that has ever happened. But if the Wolvar pup does come up, and he almost certainly will, if your dragon is at under 500 health that you're fighting, you want to use a punch. If it's over 500 punch, or over 500 health, use a Frenzyheart Brew, followed by a punch, and that should get you through the fight. I also, there is a guide on Wowhead where I got most of these strategies from. I'll make sure to put a link in the video information. If you liked this video or it was helpful, please like and subscribe.
Everybody is kung fu fighting. Your mind becomes fast as lightning. I know the future is a little bit frightening.